What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 80 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's game. Alright, switch the scene. We'll get this. Alright, and into the 10-minute pool we go. Who are we going to play today? We are rated 1141. We've been getting kind of creamed here recently, so the goal is to play the London and win at all costs. So let's see how we play today's game. My friends from Poland called it, knew it, got it. Bobero. Good luck, my friend. He is a 1264. Quite a bit higher rating than us. We're going to play e3. I want to get my knights out. Bishop here. We want to get this knight developed to d2. And yeah, we just want to chillax. So I have opened up his rook. Maybe not the best way to go about things, but we're going for it. I'm debating on whether I should maybe not castle queenside. Or kingside, excuse me. So typically the way this goes is this knight comes into here. And we're going to play knight to d2. Our king can castle kingside right now. He's not developing on his kingside, so I'm thinking that he wants to castle queenside himself. And I'm wondering if maybe I want to do the same since I opened up his kingside. We'll see what my opponent chooses to do. I've been playing pretty poor chess here recently, so I haven't necessarily been studying, but I would like to start correcting some of the common mistakes I've been making, and I'm hoping that maybe we can figure it out here soon. So typically I would want to back my bishop up or block with the knight. If I back my bishop up right now, takes here, he can actually just take, and that's a problem. So I'm thinking about actually putting my knight in the center of the board. And if he plays this, I can actually take the pawn. And it defends my bishop. And it attacks his rook. So we shall see if that is something my opponent would like to do. I'm not sure. He just goes ahead and takes. So I can take with the pawn, or I could take with the bishop. If I take with the bishop, he's going to take with the knight. So I'm actually going to take with the pawn. And perhaps we will just castle queenside, maybe. Because it looks like my opponent wants to do the same as well. If I take, I undouble his pawns. So I don't know about that. If I played this move, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Opening up the board quite a bit. Maybe I can. So I can't give this check with my queen because of the rook, right? I think I want to castle queenside in this position. I'm thinking about trying to rotate my knight in. If he takes, I can't take back, so there's that. If I get this knight over here, I can actually, excuse me, wow, knight to f3. I can take back. I think I will do it, and if he pushes this, all right, I can get my knight in here, and he can take the pawn then. All right, so we should get castled, probably. I'm a little worried about... So we're going to lose this pawn. That's happening. So I kind of want to get in here. If he takes this pawn, maybe I take here. We'll do it. If he takes here, I'll recapture with the queen. And that would just help me get castled a little bit faster. All right. So takes. We're trading a lot of pieces. Right now, I'm wondering if I take here, what is he going to play? I'm attacking the queen. Do I have any like immediate cool follow-up? I don't know. Say he goes here. Then I could go here, right? But if he goes here, maybe we'll just open up the board. I don't know. I'll take, and we'll attack his queen. And actually, now that I look at it, if he goes here, I don't really have a good move. I can take the pawn. Okay. So we're attacking the queen. If he moves the queen here, I have this. If he moves the queen here, I have this. Right? Not a great move, but it is a move. So we're attacking the queen right now. We're doing all right on the clock. I'm trying to play a little fast, so I might be missing some things, but trying to keep on the stick here. All right, so he does go here, which is defending these two things. I'm wondering if... I don't really have any other moves. This move attacks the queen again and also hits this pawn. Perhaps that's better than this. It actually looks a little better. If I do this, where does he go? Here. I'll attack the queen again. If he goes here, I don't know. I just come back maybe. Could come here to attack the pawn, but then he's just winning all these tempos on my queen. Alright, so he's defending this, he's attacking this, and he's also attacking this. Kind of scary. I'm kind of terrified. So this is hanging. My queen is currently pinned to the knight. Maybe coming back was just a better move. But I am up a pawn. I'm threatening this pawn. If he does take this, I should probably just castle. Or I could... I don't know. Things are a little wild. This pawn is really far advanced. It would be cool if I could win the pawn. So he immediately is attacking my queen. I can take the pawn. I can take this pawn. I can take this pawn. Trade queens. He takes, I take. And that also defends this pawn. I can... I kind of like it. I'll take the pawn, attacking the rook. I think he's going to trade queens. My friend's got a lot of open files, and maybe we don't need to castle the king. Maybe we don't. I'm up 2 pawns. He can't take this now. Oh, he can just take my knight. Oh my god, I do this all the time. If he takes my knight, I take the rook, so it doesn't really work. I think he needs to take my queen. I'm face palming because I go not calculating all the things that I need to do to be successful at this game. So, alright, so the knight is undefendable, but that's okay. He's going to win a pawn back. I think I'll come back and I'll start trying to win some pawns. I'm going to castle. He's going to win this pawn on b2, which is fine. He's also going to win this if I'm not careful. So perhaps we defend that somehow. Can't really defend it without unless I push it. If I come here, he can't go here. We'll push the pawn. Perhaps this is crazy, but I definitely should castle, I think. So I could do this and win this pawn after he takes this. Maybe that's the way to go about it. I don't really want to start getting really far down. So I imagine he's going to take my c4 pawn. I think I can win this pawn. My opponent's just got some really rough pawns over here. My pawns seem a little bit more together. I say that, but I have these, you know, two guys over here. Seemingly about to lose this one, so, and he'll lose that one maybe. So this will end up being the pawn structure. It's not too bad. So my opponent is protecting that. I can push this pawn. I can also go for a... Ooh, I don't want to trade. He's basically threatening to win this now. So, hold on. Where does his knight go next? Can't go in there. So the other move is rook here, but then he takes this pawn, so I don't really want that. So I'm actually going to play up here to at least defend the pawn, and then I need to castle. So he comes out and actually wins the pawn. And we'll be even. Even Stevens. I can't go here. Can't defend this anymore. If I go here. Go here. Oh no, I can't do that either. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. And just don't want to go here. So I guess I really only have this option. Not going to think about it too much more. He's going to win this pawn. I'm going to castle. This is a fork, and I would get that pawn back. But I think that I should castle. He's going to push if I do. I can take. can also take. So he kind of stops me from coming in here with my knight. Alright, should I castle? I'm going to castle. My rooks are connected. I feel a little better now. If he pushes the pawn, I can take this way towards the center, or I can take this way and leave this as a weak pawn. I think taking this way is fine. Not sure though. So we're giving up a pawn, but we're feeling a little better about our king. Maybe castling wasn't a great idea. I mean, it's better to have an active king in the endgame, but I'm trying. My next goal is to get the knight into here, maybe. Alright, so he stops that. He is also attacking the pawn. Where is he planning on going? Wants to go in here. It is a very annoying spot for that piece. We'll attack the knight. He's going to get in here. That will be quite annoying. He's kind of getting me right now. He's working me a little bit. Oh, he goes back. Well. I say. I'm going to try and trade off the rook. All right. We'll start attacking pawns if I can. How do I get this guy? Come back here to get that. So he'll bring the rook over to here. Pretty good move. Check. I'll take, he'll take, then I need to play this. What do I have? I'm just going to take his knight. He takes. He's going to get in here. We'll play G3. I mean, his rook is defending this. He's going to have a hard time moving pieces. I really need to try and win this. I feel like I'm in a completely winning position right now. So I feel like this should be fine. We're going to push this pawn. I have plenty of time on the clock, so I need to... I mean, he's just trying to walk his king over. I'm just going to move my rook back. I can already start doing that, actually, and start winning these pawns, but I'm assuming he's going to take, I'll take, and then I'll start getting my king in. Alright, he takes, I take. We'll come back. I can take this. I am going to start playing more like this. Alright. He plays kind of like that. I will start walking my king. So we're up on time. We're doing pretty well. Our pawns are a little stronger than my opponent's. I'm going to come back. He's going to go right back. We will give this check. We will... Is it better to push this pawn? He takes, I take. We'll do this. And I'll start trying to walk my king forward. I don't know what to do. I'm going to walk my king back here again. I have an extra pawn, but I don't know how to win this, so I'm going to try my best. So he's going to walk his king here, and then I'm in a little bit of trouble. He's just going to keep trying to give me this check. I'm kind of in like this little like wormhole loop right now. He wants to come in and give this check. We're going to push the pawn. So rook to b2, king e3. If he brings the rook here, I will take. Just keep trying to push the pawn. I think we want to get this one up next as well. All right, he is trying to gain some ground. I don't really want to do this yet. I'm thinking I want to just keep pushing the pawn. I could also throw this one forward. If I give this check, yeah, because then he can just go here and I can't actually defend it. So I think what we need to do is move this pawn forward, and then play this. This is slow going. He has 24 seconds. I have 2 minutes. All right, so if I push, the plan is to go here. I got that. We'll do this and then push the pawn. Oh God. We're doing good. Hold on. So if I go here, check on the... I don't want to lose this. I'm just going to keep inching forward. He has 8 seconds, so... Alright, we won. We won. Holy crap. Yes, yes, we did it. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Big dogs gotta eat. Big dogs gotta eat. Alright, we both played pretty shitty games. A lot of misses. A lot of inaccuracies. But 69 is a holy number right now. We played with 69% accuracy, and we won. We beat a 12 freaking 60. I got quite a few points back from that. We're rated 1152 again, so that's nice. My opponent had some mistakes, but we got him in the end game, and I've been kind of sucking at end games recently, so... Alright, everything... Alright, so taking with the bishop is just better, and trading off all these pieces. I didn't feel like it was. I liked keeping my bishop, but I soon found out that... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, straight up a pawn for free that I could have taken first. I don't know. I thought this was fine. So this was a missed opportunity. Oh, that is so cool. And you win the queen right back and a pawn. That's so cool. I need to see things like that. I get kind of nervous playing these games, and I don't see everything that I should see. He attacked my queen. I did this. So that's another missed opportunity. It actually is like, nah, dude, just take this pawn. And I don't know. I guess everything's fine. Everything's cool. And now I'm actually defending this pawn. So it is actually a pretty good move. And I was worried about that. So I thought my way was a decent way. The only problem was that I lose pawns right back. Ooh, okay. So immediately inaccurate. Getting the king active, connecting the king or the rooks was just a better idea. I should see things like that too. You heard me during the game say, oh man, I should castle. Oh, I should castle. I should castle. It took me a long time to castle, and he never really castled. In this kind of position, you don't need to. An active king is better. I did castle eventually, but I knew it wasn't the way to go about things. So, castling immediately, it's just saying give up the pawn. Yeah, I mean, I can try and win this pawn maybe in the future, or this pawn. Everything's fine, but he didn't take immediately. He put pressure on my knight. It says that's a great move, but it's literally like my only move for the knight. So I didn't think it was that great of a move. It's just the move. He continues to not take my pawn right here, which I thought was a little weird. I felt like he was kind of dogging me right here. It still says white's a little better. And maybe we are. I mean, he's got some weird pawns. So, taking here. Alright, so this was a mistake. And I kind of realized that, like, in the game, that moving my rook over to this file was just better. I just win the pawn, and I'm on the 7th rank. Rook's on the 7th or 2nd rank, you're killing it, dude. His rook is still on the home square. This file was never of any use to him. So taking was just stupid. This was the move, just forking the pieces. So that's a stupid miss by me. But it kind of is what it is. We came out fine. My opponent didn't play the cleanest game, and neither did I. But we ended up coming out strong on this endgame. I kind of didn't really know what to do here. The best move is to just push this pawn and give my king this sort of path to victory. But I did decide to eventually give up the pawn, and then I went forward and I realized that maybe I should come back, and the computer doesn't like any of my moves that I just did. So this is a mistake. It wants this. Defending everything. I've kind of realized that I should slowly push everything. Like right now, all my pawns are on this rank, and I was like, I can do this. Like, I'm not scared. So my first thought was push e4, right? And so in the game, that's what we did. And it gave my king the square to go forward. And I was just going to do this little slow push all the way to victory. But it likes this, which allows the king in, which I didn't want to do. So, I don't know. Me and the computer have different thoughts on this. Because I thought I did fine. And every time... Ooh... Why is that a blunder? Allowed your opponent to win material by checking the king from its defense. Oh. He just never fell for this. So, yeah, he can take, and I can take back, and then he takes this. But I think my pawns are closer, and I think I win. Maybe that's not true. The computer says it's a dead draw if he just takes. But he never did that. So... this might have been just a miss that we had a few times during the game. And now I know that against a better opponent, not to do that. So I thought we were doing okay here. Again, another miss. So it wants me to do this. Something fierce. And I think the thought is if the king comes down here, he's just disconnected from everything. And I can push the pawn up and stay defended. It makes sense. And I can also win this pawn. I get it. So, alright. I thought we did fine, but the computer doesn't like it. And we were slow squeezing my opponent, but we pulled out the victory. He was having trouble. So, we played like an 1150, which ironically, is basically exactly what we are rated. So I think we played deserving our rating today. Seemed like a pretty good game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. Look forward to playing a new one tomorrow. We'll see if we can catch back up to where we were before we started losing ELO. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you tomorrow.